anything?
I did not yell. I did give a few. What the hell are you doing? I did give a few of them.
We know you a busy man, Kobe, so we gonna jump right to it, man.
I'm gonna say Zion Hill.
Do it in a swing?
I'm sick and sick with it, vision and lift it. Listen, just picture it, spitting deliberate. The time froze, undercurrent, how the grind flows. Wrist flicking, said the bezels, got a mind blown. You know how to drop beat, everything slow. You know how to drop beats and anything goes. Pull up to the spot, you might see the squad there. Pull up unannounced, then you might see a broad, yeah. It's just seconds remaining, and I got the rock for the win while you're watching the shot clock. It's just seconds remaining, and I got the rock for the win. Thanks for watching the shot clock. The shot clock. You catch the shot clock every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
We never getting that $1 million.
What's going down, everybody? Man, my bad. Salute, man. Man, it's good to be seen on the top side of the earth. And it's good to be with you guys, man. I'd like to welcome everybody back to the Shot 30 Clock broadcast. I hope everybody had a good week. I hope everybody had an amazing weekend. My weekend was good. It was filled with basketball. Daughter had homecoming, so had that going on as well. Busy week, fun week, exciting weekend. Need some sleep, but here we are, man. We right back at it, man. Shot 30 Clock. This is fall high school. This is the fall ball. Man, I cannot get more to fall basketball. Week 4, episode 169. This is the 5th season of the Shot 30 Clock show. And been really appreciative of over these past 5 years. We started in 2020. So yeah, exciting, man. Exciting time. We've got to see 5. This will be the 5th graduating class this season since we started this show. And we've been growing ever since. Man, it's a lot. Because you run into people. I know I'm kind of stumbling, just trying to get my thoughts together just from this weekend. We as people on the show, we run into people all the time who always give praises, about the show. People you may know, people who you don't even know who watch or tune in or catch clips or however people, clip it up, share the show with their groups or whatever, man. So definitely want to say thank you all for that. Definitely do appreciate that. The love, the feedback. I think I'm funny at times, but some of y'all agree. So salute to that, man. No comment. I'm no comic, but man, it's been long, and a lot of people wasn't expecting for us even just to make it past year 1. But here we are, year number 5 doing this. Been in Houston since 2017. So going on year number 8. Being here in the city. Same thing even with my service. I know a lot of people just felt like, oh, he just up and moved from Illinois, came here and started a basketball service. It's not the case. Been doing it way before I got to Houston. and I still cover Central Illinois as well, and I got 2 people on, and so you'll be seeing more Central Illinois news as well as the Houston news, and then we may be covering another area as well. We may be announcing here in November, and so growth is good, and that's all thanks to you all, people who subscribe to the website services, the coaches, the fans, the parents, the players. Definitely appreciate you all. People who come out and participate in the events. Preseason Jam is the biggest one that we host. That's a fall basketball event. Dunking on the Coast, we had really good turnout this year. That was one of our AAU events. The warm up was another AAU event. And we'll get that out here next week as far as the dates of events and flyers. So teams, I know it's crazy to be talking about summer ball when high school hadn't even started, but I've had a couple of summer ball coaches hit me just this weekend with being at the Super 16. Ask, what's the date on your events? So they're trying to start to work on their schedule. So I want to be able to give that to them guys and to other teams who want to play as well, and get everybody a schedule to win our summer ball thing, the grassroots side of basketball, AAU, for people who always get confused when I use the word grassroots. On the grassroots summer ball side of the scene, with the warm up, spring classic, dunking on the coast, doing the Shot Clock Invitational again. That was a really big hit. Also, we'll be bringing back. This is right on time, man. Hold on, before I finish that, man, I definitely have to add this person to the show, man. Definitely, man.
He's up! Fire!
Man, welcome back, the Baller Plug, man. People thought you quit, just because ain't nobody seeing your face, in like the past 3 weeks. You just been busy. Oh yeah.
Hater talking never made me mad.
We see the caption. See the caption. Man, like to welcome you. Back to the show. We know you've been working. You've been busy.
Well, let me tell the people what I've been doing when you intro me in. Then, since everybody want to know. Oh, I can go now. I was waiting on the intro. Everybody, it's been camp season for Extra Eyes Media. We did Lucas Top 160 Girls and Boys. We did Show Improve in Orlando, Florida. We've done 2 of Chris Johnson's camps, True Hoops Alliance. We also did a Star is Born camp. And then I just did a camp today. Oh, it wasn't a camp today. I did social or a tournament today. But yeah,
Wooten.
man, G-Day. That's why I missed it. I'm in the air and landing when y'all shooting, and then Grayson had a fever. So when I was cussing y'all out about letting me in, he was sick, so I had to tend to him anyway. So.
What's gonna get you? I'll try and finish up my interview with Rob.
And rightfully so. I didn't know all of that was happening at the same time, and then my phone was dying straight off the plane because I was jamming that new G-Day album. So in case y'all wanted to know, I never left. I was just running the city out of state. That's how that go.
Got you. And definitely and you was just right on the cue, man, bringing back the Clutch City Clash. You was definitely a big time curator in that. People don't even know what all you did to kind of make that go. But definitely want to bring back the Clutch City Clash as well. We had hospitality, we had coaches, everybody loved it. So definitely bringing that back. That'll be an invitation only event. That and I know a lot of teams are going to want to play, but it's going to be tough to get in. Bringing in some teams from out of town, it's going to be hard.
I want to shout out Coach Robert Bird. He came to the clutch class. He actually won the inaugural shoe heat.
He did win the shoe heat. Yeah, yep.
The shoe heat. Not that was the weekend I learned Coach Robert Bird wasn't your regular coach. Like when we talk about tapped in and having your finger to the pulse of the streets, Coach Robert Bird is going to be a D1 coach, and I'm going to be his creative designer. It's already in the works. Like we got synergy, and people don't really know it. Like I tell y'all all the time, the way the college landscape, if Coach Bird give you an offer, that means he think you could play. And I'm always a big time proponent of somebody going and showing people that you could play if people are kind of skeptical and suspect. That's kind of goes with the title of the episode. My bad, G. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good, bro.
I titled my side of the episode, All That Hoopla Ain't Necessary. I've been doing some middle school camps. We'll talk about it later into the show. But get to the rest of the intro, G. Day. Talk to the people.
Yeah, no, man. I gotta bring on the next guest.
You'll never see me do, and that's giving up. That money, you right, can't get enough. Pump pressure to the game, and I ain't letting up.
Man, we like to welcome Rob C. To the show, man.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My brethren, how y'all doing, man?
Oh, nothing much, man. I was feeling the people I was really showing a lot of thanks to those who support us the first 10 minutes of the show, man. Talked about how, people, even when I just first came here, people just thought I just came here and just made up a scouting service. Not knowing that I was doing it before I got here. When we started, first with the hoop scoop, and then transition hoop scoop into shot clock. People was like, oh man, they ain't gonna last a year. We on season year number 5 of doing this. Just being thankful. Just ran into a lot of people this weekend who watched the show and they just don't say nothing. But they watching, they pay attention, telling us to keep doing what we doing, keep grinding, and keep going, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Boy, y'all all right in San Diego land?
Man,
that's it. Am I bad? Am I good?
No. That boy got stuck like this. Yeah, you back now. You said what?
Okay, all right, yeah, there we go.
You said, what are we doing in San Diego land? Man, you're disrespectful, bro.
What's up, Clyde? I've been in the gym all day. I don't even know, bro.
First of all, we do not reside in San Diego anymore. That's number one.
Oh my bro, that's OG.
Yeah,
that's OG.
No, it's all good.
That's OG football, bro. Y'all will never be. I got it.
We didn't play today though. We was off. It was an off week for us.
That's how I fight the internet, Art. That's how I fight the internet, man. Every time I get on here, it be cut me off.
Hey, real quick. Let's give Archie congratulations with his partnership with St. Thomas.
That's big.
People that look like us that's climbing into things that they want to do. I don't know about it.
Yeah, man. Congrats to Arch, man, for sure.
Hey, Broderick. I heard some things, Broderick. Hey, yeah, I'm glad you in the chat, all right,
Broderick.
Hey, Broderick.
I need you to send me your email. I can only share the show through email. And I forgot to get it before we left the gym because
do you want to come on the show today, Broderick? I don't think you want to come on the show.
Broderick, we need you on the show today. We heard some things. I wasn't there, of course, but I heard, that.
Hey, Broderick. Hey, that plug grapevine is I don't know. Somebody bumped into me and said, "Good Vision gonna be #1." Look at the scoreboard, plug. And I was like, whoa, what they get a slug for? And then I saw on Twitter, Tascasita doing the Tascasita things.
Dang, I didn't even know it was on Twitter.
Oh, it's on Twitter.
Hey,
Our illustrious,
they're a little loud on Twitter too.
Our illustrious brethren, Dre McDonald, had the wooden spoon in his hand and was stirring the pots up.
Oh, I saw that. I had the Cupid shuffle on past that tweet because Dre was gonna get a boy band in the gyms out here.
Oh,
I was like, hey, I still know some good people at Atascocita. Shout out
For sure.
But that's what they do. Atascocita kicks your ass early in the year and lets you know it ain't shit you could do about it. Like, and that's not a bad thing. That's what a program DNA is. Like, and I think we need to get back to high school program DNAs. I think we've gotten lost and we kind of lost the plot with all this. Oh, we're gonna open it up, all this 5 out. No, kids are stupid. Let's go back to structure. Let's get some programmed in. I know if I go to Atascocita, if I don't defend the 3-point line, I might as well go home. Right? I know if I go against a Ronnie Courtney team, if I don't check the point guard early, he gonna kill me late. Right?
Hey, hold on, man. Hold on. I'm getting text messages on my phone. I'm not gonna say who it is, but I'm getting text messages through my phone saying that they ain't people not scared of nobody. So it's getting real spicy. It's getting real spicy.
Hey, my phone on Do Not Disturb. Don't even hit my line.
Hey, man.
Before we go any further, man, definitely got to shout out the champs, man.
Hey.
The Eagles of Atascocita on winning the Super 16 fall
Hey,
extravaganza.
Eagle Man gonna beat your ass for doing that.
Hey, he was at the gym too this weekend,
right
man. He was at the gym this weekend.
Shout out to Mr. Regan.
Hold on, before we go any further, definitely got to bring this next guest on. I still give a fuck how you feel. We some Southern OGs, real recognized. Yeah, man. Doug got the intro. He got
Doug
the
got
intro.
the hardest intro.
Hey, that's tough.
You are a part of. You are officially.
Yeah. According to the public, he is officially a part of the show now because we finally got an intro, man.
What's up?
Introduce the city.
Yeah,
man, that's a Lids HD exclusive. University of Texas. Only because I don't like Texas at all.
Hey, hold on. We didn't ask you to slander them. We just asked you
to. I don't, bro. Shout out to my boys, Coach Chappelle, Coach Terry, all of them. But as a university, nah.
Hey, it is continued. The Atascocita people is upset right now.
I shouted them out for winning the championship.
No. They said that people is saying all this stuff and that they is not scared of nobody and they will smack them again. They ain't tripping. They said they beat them by 10 and they will beat them again. They said they also missing the 6'8" dude. That's what they said. And y'all know I'm not even there, so y'all know somebody is telling me this. I'm not gonna say who, but if somebody is texting my phone.
They were missing 2 key pieces though, to be honest.
Hey, Broderick, I ain't gonna lie to you. You my dog. You my big dog. You can tell them line it up. You can't call it a fake championship. You gotta
why
kill
you said tell them to relax, Jalen? They won. Oh, Broderick said it's fake championship.
You gotta kill the king. That's the rules. The king is dead. All hail the king. And until you dethrone
Broderick, bro, like if we keeping it a buck, bro, y'all were winning that game. Like y'all had a nice lead, bro. So but
I ain't even know all of that. I just
shit happens.
hey, it's early in the year. That's a lesson game. That's
No,
all.
but low key, though, Good Vision really looked good this weekend. Like, no pun intended. Like
They
they
did.
really they were solid, bro. Like they did. I was impressed. They gonna have a really good year.
Yeah. But yeah, man, thank everybody for tuning in to the show as always, man. We definitely appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning in. We appreciate y'all feedback. Super 16 was awesome as normal. We got to see a early possible 5A game to go to. Can't even call it it sucks. I can't even call it regional no more. But a potential 5A regional championship game that we got to see today with Fort Bend Marshall and Beaumont Westbrook. That game was awesome. It was everything you could ask for in the game. The ebbs and flows, the exchange of runs, the trash talking, the physicality,
The
trash talking
fans,
between fans.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
fans,
whole atmosphere. Doug said it best. He said, "Man, this is playoff atmosphere."
bro, it was a playoff atmosphere.
Like we about to go to like state, not playoffs to get to, the championship of the Super 16, but it felt like, okay, hey, this is the last game that we about to play for this whole season. That was the feeling and the vibe, man, and those two teams brought it, man. And it's kind of like you said, even though you wasn't there, G Dot, man. When you going against a Coach Courtney team, you gotta check the point guard early. Gotta and Ian Lowe was getting to it. He was. And but they got him in foul trouble. And that's what helped them in that fourth quarter. He was in foul trouble. He set out almost the whole third quarter, and they just had a lot of momentum going into the fourth quarter. And they were still even down then. But just the fight, and Garrett Satcher had a really good weekend as well. He played really good. Just a fight, man. They ended up winning that game by 3 points, and then they ended up going to the championship game, where they fell to Atascocita. Man, it was a lot of takeaways, man. But I don't want to spend the whole entire show. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, Lil Sack picked up a offer this weekend too from Houston Tillerson.
Hey, that's big, man. Shout out Coach John Smith for being in the building, man.
Real evaluator though. Coach John Smith, he's one of those people, like, just because they saw him offer, it's gonna be a bunch of copycat. Like, he does a great job of identifying talent early and often. Early and often.
He does, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to my guy, man.
Houston had all 3 timeouts. Make them use their timeouts. Run the ball. A nice, easy completion.
Referees, man, and I got a lot of referees that's my guys, but as my guy Doug says all the time, ain't nobody come to see you, ref, man.
Nobody come to see y'all, man.
Yeah, come to the front of the pulpit. What y'all was doing over there?
It's the Jets, so that's
Washington.
Well, during the Cinco Ranch and Good Vision game, a kid got a tech called on him as he was grabbing a rebound. And when he grabbed the rebound, he said, "Get in the weight room." He didn't cuss. He didn't say nigga at the end, nothing. He just said, "Get in the weight room." This was a little guard over a bigger person, and hit him with a tech. Then the bench coaches lost it. They got hit with techs. Mr. Jones, foul ball. Mr. Jones, which is Carlton Jones' dad, and Charlie Jones' dad. Charlton is a Cinco Ranch coach. Charlie Jones, Katie Jordan coach. They dad was the fall ball coach for Cinco. They
Yeah.
kicked him out the game, hit him with 2 techs, kicked him out the game.
What?
He don't bother nobody.
But what? That man quiet
He
than
don't
the
bother
mug.
nobody.
Because he ran on the court, but he just was running on the court and asking, like, what did he say? Like this, for one, it's my grandson you talking about. Like, if he says something crazy, I'm finna check him.
Yeah,
but he didn't. I got it all on film. Yeah, I got it on film. He didn't say. That's all he said was get in the weight room as he snatched the rebound. That's it.
As for the Cowboys, we heard.
See, we out here rewarding mediocre. Like that kid out here did everything right. And you want to stop the game and make it about you. So it was more than one tech. They handed out like 3, 4.
Yes.
I gotta put you on the back court now because you don't know how to handle the flow.
He definitely gonna be on some people's scratch list for sure.
Oh man. Yeah, they always come with them lame excuses talking about the elbow thrown. Man, get out of it. Just say you was wrong. If you was wrong, just say my bad. I overreact. Like,
I mean, yes, after the game, I showed him the clip.
Yeah.
I showed him the clip, and he was like, "Oh, I thought he said a cuss word."
How you thought you said that he said a cuss word? He had his mind made up. Like, if he say something, I'm gonna give him a check because I feel like nobody paying attention to me right now, so I'm in my feelings. So let me make it about me.
But not just that. I'll talk to Sam and Aaron. But if y'all are cracking down like on the flopping, I'll mention that. It was a lot of flopping going on this weekend, but nobody called a flopping. Nobody called a flopping call. And so if you're supposed to treat the games of right now in fall ball like it's the season, y'all need to start calling them flopping calls and not wait until the season roll around and then y'all hitting these boys with flopping calls because now even more text is going to get thrown because coaches is going to be like, we know Aaron gonna call the flopping call. We know he gonna do that, all right. But there's a lot of flops that other refs was not calling, and so if you're not gonna, it got to be some consistency. It has to be.
Hey, can you put up Jalen's comments so I can address that real quick?
Oh.
All right, this is one. They're not very good. We talking about Port Arthur Memorial football team.
Oh, okay.
They're not very good. Not very good. They went to Galveston, played Galveston ball, lost 41-10. That's number one. Jonah Williams is a generational talent. Archie seen him in person when he recorded Galveston ball in Texas City, man. He's a number 8 player in the country going to Texas, 5-star.
Anytime Sark is on the sideline, you will die.
He helicoptered in for the game. So now that's what happened. Like Port Arthur Memorial, they have talent, but I've been preaching this for 3 years. Their coaching staff sucks. I don't care if they see it. Hope they do. Whatever. It don't matter. I don't come up to the school to talk to y'all or none of that. Like you guys are not good at your job. So that's it. That's what happened. I'm going to see Jonah and Beaumont Friday though. They play Beaumont United. I want to see him in person though. So, yeah. But that's it.
Well, yeah, Doug. I know you're gonna do a lot of recaps, but just a little something, to get the people that you've seen, at the Super 16, this weekend, man.
Well, we start with the championship teams. I mean, the 2 teams that played in the championship. For Atascocita, Zason Salanoa had a really good weekend, knocking down shots, rebounding, even beating his guys off the dribble to make plays for others, which was impressive. Jalen Finner is just so much bigger and stronger than everybody, man. Like, that kid
Man, he looked like a middle linebacker on the
Yeah,
basketball
like
court, man.
it's crazy how big he is. Adam, like the whole Atascocita team is really good. They know their roles. They have a culture over there. They have shirts that say "We take charges," and they do that. So they was impressive. Like you said, Terry Shatcher had a really good weekend for Beaumont Westbrook, Elijah Garrett. But I was really impressed with Jacob Bobineau. I think he could be him and little Seth Bagneris can be those third and fourth guys to get Westbrook that district championship in that district with them, Port Arthur Memorial, and Barbers Hill.
That's gonna be a tough district, man.
Yeah, bro. There's gonna be a couple of teams, really good teams that could make playoffs in other districts that's gonna be left out. Who else? Ian Lowe was solid. Isaiah Santos, man. Whew. That's all I can say, man. Whew.
Yeah, man.
That kid really good, man. He is really good. I wish his coach would have kind of tempered down on his being a fan, the one that was coaching the team. But nah, he's really good, man. Jacob Ullman from College Park, man. They missed him a lot this morning, man. They missed him a lot, and that they lost to Katie Jordan. And I think I'm not saying he would have won them the game, but it would have been a lot closer. I think they lost by 10, and he was having a great weekend, man. He's like a St. Edward's University type of kid, like a dream.
Yes,
for
he
them.
is. Yes,
like
he is.
A dream for him. It's a bunch, man. There was a lot of kids playing really well this weekend, man. And they were competitive. Like that's what was fun to watch. Like it's something about the Super 16 and on Sunday, like you want to win a championship, dudes take it to another level. So that was good to see.
They made the Jets think that Van Ginkel was going to blitz on that.
Yeah. Teams that stood out to me, Jalen. Good Vision stood out to me. They're gonna have a really good season. Noah Newman played really well this weekend.
Was just about to say that. Noah Newman played really well.
He was putting kids on skates. He really good catch and shoot. He defended really well also. He played really good for them. I like Didi's energy. When he just rim running, he's a nightmare, man.
when he not playing with that exercise bike motor, he really good, bro. He really good. I tell him that every time I see him. Like, bro, you gotta get off that.
You stop running like you on an exercise bike.
Yeah, you gotta get off that exercise bike, bro. Get you a real motor, bro. Like you super talented.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, stop using that RC Hot Wheels motor out here and go hook,
yeah, bro. Bro, come on, man. What we doing? I like Ridge Point too. Ridge Point gonna be really good though.
Yeah. I expected them to be good.
Yeah, me too.
They won the middle school championship 4 years ago. They're all seniors now. Yeah, yep. They didn't have Logan this weekend, so adding him with the other big kid, they gonna be solid.
Shout out to my guy Travis Pittman, man. The former
yeah, man. I got to see Coach Pittman, man.
Hey, Coach Pittman do a good job of keeping everybody abreast on social media how his program is doing, even when he was back at Brother Court too. So yeah, they didn't have Singleton either this weekend. So no, they're gonna be.
Oh yep,
they're gonna be.
They
tough.
did. I forgot about. Yep, they didn't have Singleton.
Hey,
Marshall, man. I know. Broderick, be patient, brother.
Oh, I'm just reading the comments. My bad.
No, Marshall. Forbin Marshall, man. Hey, Sargent is a dude, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
I really like that kid.
Bro.
I really like him, man.
So it's so many dudes in that tweener category in the city. Him, Christian Hodge. I think that's the only two off the top of my head. Like they motors are ridiculous.
undersized.
What's the kid name last year that was at a Texas Cedar? I think he went to Coastal Bend. Jackson?
I know you talking about Avion Jackson, or you talking about the big?
Yeah, no, Avion Jackson. That's who Kevin Sargent kind of like remind me of, like them type of tweener dudes with the high energy that can play multiple positions and get it done in a variety of ways. Like, yeah.
What up, Rick? Rick Nelson got the Texas Jamboree gonna be popping. He gonna have everybody at the Episcopal at 8:30 a.m. Sleepy eyed, but watching basketball, bro.
What?
What's going on, man?
Yeah,
Mr.
Christian
Nelson.
High is my favorite player in the city, and I'm not afraid to tell
Man,
anybody that.
Yeah. Top 3 for me.
I want him to take that offer so bad. Just take it.
He does everything, bro. Like everything. Defend,
Yes,
rebound, block
Brady
shots.
Willis, Brady Willis.
Yeah, Brady Willis played well this weekend, and the Michael Rodriguez team, other kid too.
Yeah, Katie, that whole Katie district gonna be tough. It is. It's gonna be a tough district.
Like a lot of people kind of wrote Seven Lakes off after Nas left, but
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
AJB is good.
Seven Lakes
because I mean you still got Isaiah Santos, but he was a young fella, you know what I'm saying? And you lose AJ Bates, and so now you got really a lot of unproven. Sean played really well in that game they played against. I want to say it might have been the St. Francis game.
Yep, St. Francis Episcopal game.
I got my dark horse over there.
Yeah, Aiden Clark,
right?
Yep. Tillman shot the ball well in that.
Tillman shot really well this weekend. He did. Jose Martinez played well for him.
Oh, that's right. He is back.
Yeah, Dean Spencer. They got some pieces. They definitely gonna be tough. Katie Jordan gonna be tough. Cinco Ranch is gonna be tough.
Cinco Ranch, yeah.
Katy High School is gonna be tough. And then May Creek, man. If they playing the way that they was playing today, Alley Oop Fest and Christian Gibson, if he starts just going and dunking on people,
bro, they have 2 lefties, bro. In the that's tough, dog. Him and Jamal.
Yeah.
Hey, that's 5 teams for a playoff spot.
That's 5 teams for a playoff spot.
Oh no,
you know Peyto always creep up on somebody.
Yep, Peyto gonna be tough.
Yeah,
gonna be tough too. So it's gonna be an interesting district, man.
Somebody gonna go 1-3 the first round, and then go 4-0 the second round.
Yeah, that's the type of district it's gonna be, bro. Like the district champ might have 3 or 4 losses.
Yeah.
We was talking about that earlier today. Like, what district does a team have to go under? Have a chance to go undefeated in? I don't know, bro.
Bel Air went undefeated last year.
Yeah, well, do you think they're gonna go undefeated this year?
If I say yes, I'm gonna jinx it, and they're gonna lose the first game. So, take it for what it's worth, right there. Kids will be kids.
I think Silsby might go undefeated in their district.
Who you said?
Silsby.
Bel Air should, but you gotta watch. You gotta watch for the heights.
Yeah, that heights of Bel Air game.
You gotta watch for the heights.
Yeah, that's a sneaky good.
Especially with Barreras on the sideline, bro. Like,
them freshmen that got is a little different.
Yeah, bro.
And I'm not talking about like they special like 5-star kids. They got an old school.
They Barreras type of kids.
Yes, they are. They got just that old school tough playground toughness.
And I was telling somebody today, I was like, bro, if Barreras was coaching his team this weekend, they would have been playing on Sunday because he would have won a couple of them games yesterday.
A lot of teams, just they coaches were coaching.
Yeah, Shelton Henderson. You heard that, Shelton? Yeah, you ain't just finna walk through the district, Shelton.
Hey, if Shelton pick Duke, he can walk through wherever he wants to.
Hey, hold on. Shelton to be the first person since Darian Ewing to go to Duke from Houston, huh? Oh no, I'm tripping. Rasheed Suleiman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Winslow.
Winslow. Okay.
And
It's been a
Justice
couple,
Winslow.
but it's let me say it's rare air. It's rare air.
Yeah. Cyrance was good
Cyrus,
till
they favorite to win their district. In my opinion, Arch.
You think they're gonna go undefeated, Arch?
I don't think they'll go undefeated, but I think they're their district's favorite.
If I would, think they're gonna be tough.
Yeah.
We were talking that both my Port Arthur Needland district. That district champ gonna have like 4 losses.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough district. As well as the other 5A district with LaPorte, Galveston Ball, Iowa Colony, Texas City. That's Friendswood. That's gonna be another tough district.
Wheatley
and they
not going undefeated.
And they gotta play against each other.
Nah, Wheatley
first
ain't
round of the
undefeated.
playoffs. Wheatley not, but hold on. Wheatley may. They have an opportunity.
I think Yates
when we do our picks, I'm picking Wheatley to win the district championship.
No, we talking about picking them to win. We said go undefeated.
Well, I'm talking about go undefeated.
I know. That's why I said that. I said they have a chance, but I don't.
They still have to, and that's my school. I love them. I'm from, but
you still
they
gotta
still
play
got to get over the hump. They haven't beat Mickey Leland since Burrell been there. You know what I'm saying? Yates got better this year, so
I ain't gonna lie.
Calvin Murphy ain't gonna lose to them twice, bro.
Booker T. Washington wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
I told you that last year when he was saying
it wasn't as bad as now.
They'll make the playoffs because of the district that they in.
But
who else? Mickey Leland, Wheatley.
But Wheatley is
Worthing not bad, bro.
Worthing, I heard that. Yeah.
One kid from Wheatley caught a body at Bel Air Fall Ball, bro.
That was Quentin Sanders.
Yeah.
Quentin Sanders was good. Jalen Josh good when they were solid. He tweaked his knee this weekend, so he ain't finished the weekend. But Friday night,
the Vedra. Hey,
you know how to say his name, no?
I know how to say the last name. Yes, sir.
That's Rob, boy.
He was hooping.
Yeah.
Hey, man, he stayed with the good grease cooking.
Archie said it would be much better. So that's 5 teams for 4 spots.
5 teams. Don't nobody know what Fur got on.
No.
My Fur. Go ahead, Gita.
You remember we were talking about AAU teams with the Cookie Monster jerseys?
Yeah.
I saw those high school kids playing today. In a middle school AAU, high school AAU. And
what's up, Frank?
That boy Coach Lewis is doing the Lord's work for high school. That's how I feel. That boy is doing Lord's work.
When I was at Prairie View, my freshman roommate was from Fur, and he was like, "Bruh, we are known as the North Shore Rejects." I was like, "Bruh, that is so bad to be known as a reject of another school." But that's how it is on the east side, man. It's North Shore, Seed King, and everything else.
Yeah.
Counter View, Fur, they all get the leftovers.
Yeah.
Hey, Freight, I know you was nervous Friday night at that task to see the football game, man. Don't act like you wasn't. Dude jumped out 35-7 and had to score with 12 seconds left to win the game.
Hey, don't worry about it. We know in a couple of weeks that big mad man from North Shore coming down to take that O away. So
hey, easy. Go
Hell
He's not easy.
Hell no. Man, Easy, don't get on here saying crazy shit, man. Hell no. What the hell?
We had this discussion a couple shows ago.
Yeah. Gary was getting on me about
I fucked out for Mega Okafor.
Yeah, you fucked out for Mega
Okafor. Couldn't walk into Bel Air the next day.
Yeah, we talked about this a couple shows ago.
Oh, okay.
Hey man, you talking about a motherfucker that got picked number 2 in the draft and won a national championship, most outstanding player in the NCAA tournament.
And
Hell,
graduated in 3 years under Jim California.
yes.
You know how
No.
hard that is?
Easy, do you want to step out on that limb and say Shelton is the greatest Bel Air player?
Hey, you know, Easy don't give a damn about stepping on no limbs, bro, because he don't give a damn.
I just want, and that's cool if that's his take, but I want to hear the facts that back it up, though.
He say just in high school.
Bro, no.
He's talking about just
like,
as a high school player, not the after high school.
No.
I wasn't here Easy, so I can't
He in
jump
the
in
top.
on this.
He in the top 8.
He might not even be that. He didn't score enough.
Yeah. That's
All
true.
the other stuff he did great. Like, bro, Luke, John was averaging 38 in the country my freshman year as a senior.
Toby might have been. Toby had probably a solid high school career too.
He had the measurables.
Sheldon McClellan before Shelton, for sure.
God rest his soul, man. Gone far too young, dog.
Yeah,
like, he had the measurables, bro. Like, Toby was like the what you call that? You know, anatomically, he had the height, he had the muscle frame, he had ready, the length, body ready in high school.
So easy. Shelton career right now.
So Shelton got to get the state basically.
His Shelton career right now is better than Sheldon McClellan career. Hell no. Hell no. No, it's not. Sheldon McClellan was getting 20, 25, 30. Against better competition, too. Because if Sheldon McClellan played against the HISD competition that Shelton played against now, he probably averaged 40, 45 a game.
Archie, man, you being too transparent, man. Don't tell nobody else that shit, dog. You get cooked like that, bro.
Jalen, he gonna be a small forward, man.
Yeah.
For whoever he go to.
So easy. Where he at in your top Bel Air? He number 1 for you. So he in front of John. He in front of John and Jay and Sheldon and America and Toby. Who else I'm missing? Dale Van Wright. Who else I'm missing? In my time.
Dale ain't got the accolades, but Dale got some of the, bro. You know how when kids first started learning how to throw the ball off the wall and make it bounce and go dunk the ball. So Dale and Nettie in the same class, and I'm a year older than them. Like, bro, this nigga Dale threw the ball off the Bel Air logo in the dirty gym. You know what it feel like, ice skates in the old Bel Air gym? And caught the ball like that?
Yeah.
Dale was 6'6" as a freshman.
Jay was
the only
McDonald's
person that I seen with my eyes that got the best of Jay Lucas was Devin Gibson in his senior year. Devin Gibson clipped him at the JC's championship, and he knocked him out in the second round at Delmore in the playoff. That was it. Everybody else was getting that work from Jay. They could
Jay
say
had every top player in the country trying to get him to go to their college so they could play with him.
Jay Lucas was special.
He had the game and the personality. Like,
for sure.
Everybody looked. Jay wasn't no dickhead. Like,
no, they could say he only got whatever because of his brother, but that little Negro was hooping. And you got to understand, that's when John Lucas was a fan. So I told G that he in the stand said, man, this motherfucker don't want to hoop every 5 seconds. I'm looking at him like, damn, this thing got 35. You talking about he don't want to hoop? It's the third quarter. What you
35 is out of breakfast, waking up, coming to morning practice at Bel Air, bro. Like, I took that shit for granted. Now, as I watch kids now say they a scorer, bro, to play 30 games and to average 38, you know how hard that is?
No, kids don't know what scorers look like. Nah, that's like scores. When I think of scores, I think of, and I ain't saying this shit because I'm a homer, like Jacobin Brown.
Yes.
Like 35 in high school, they gonna lead the Big 12 in scoring in college. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Yes.
Or You know what I'm saying? That's what I think of a score.
BJ Holmes.
BJ Holmes.
Somebody that
Dudes
you
like
tech
that.
minor. Like, you know that they finna go.
Jamal
you finna
Fenton.
Go Jamal Fenton, Ray Penn, Tommy
Ray
Mason
Penn, yeah.
Like, you know you finna Daniel House. You finna go see them get.
Yeah.
A bad night is 20. A bad night is 20. Joe
The
Young.
Houston Post and the Houston Chronicle used to put their sports high school. We used to have to call it in, right? You used to have to call the people on Friday night. So by Saturday, Sunday, it'll make it to the paper. And you could see what the scores were. Bro, it was no 12, 15, 17 on that goddamn list. Not for no point.
No.
No, sir.
Daniel Gibson was another scorer.
Daniel Gibson shoot them up on the volleyball line with ease. Hey,
as a freshman, he took Jones to state and lost to Kendrick Perkins. Y'all not built like that, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Gerald Green,
another scorer.
Minor.
Wink Adams, another
Wink
scorer.
Adams.
G-Day, the man Tommy Mason Griffith scored 31 points in the fourth quarter of a playoff game against Hastings. And Hastings had 3 of the best perimeter defenders, seniors on that team. He had 31 in the fourth quarter. The dude said he was scoring so much, he ran out of space on the book to write the numbers in. That's how crazy. And he hit 8 threes in the second half of the game. Like, that's how crazy. And people want to say, I got 17, I can score. No, you can't. The last time we seen scores in Houston, to me, was Tremont and LJ.
Hey, I tell people all the time, I saw it up close and in person. I told Nitty the night before, I say, Nitty, we could let Tremont get his, but if we shut down Deuce, and what's the light-skinned boy name?
Marcus Williams.
Marcus Williams. We'll live. We will live. That was the fucking
There was nothing
game
y'all
plan.
could do that game, bro, because that dude had that's one of the best games I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Jesus could have came and played for Bel Air High School that day, and we'd have still held that L.
Bro, I still got that stat line on my Twitter account, bro.
It
was insane. Bro, we
out.
bring it up once a year, bro, because I've never seen nothing like that before.
Bro,
back-to-back night.
Literally a quarter away from getting a state ring. And Tremont Mark was like, no, y'all not.
To me, it was three that year in that class.
Who's the third?
Tremont, LJ.
Bryce was tough.
No, Bryce wasn't. He was a good scorer in high school. But no, Tremont, LJ, and Juice, Jordan Ivy Curry.
Yeah.
Bro,
that game against Bel Air, I hate to ruin your night, baller plug, bro.
No,
my dude had 41 points on 13 for 18 from the field, 3 for 5 from 3, and 12 or 13 from the free throw line, dog.
See, that's the problem we had because we couldn't even like, we sent Ty like, hey, just bump him off it and make him shoot while moving in the air. Like Jacob did. Jacob went straight up in the air and the ref was like, oh, foul. And we was just like, oh, he Jesus Shuttlesworth tonight. We didn't give up the 2-point line.
Bro, he was getting to, but Tremont had
that whole year though.
Game, bro.
Tremont from the G-Day missed that game too. I told him to come. He didn't go to
Super
that
16.
game. That was the second best Super 16 battle I ever seen behind Ray Penn and Tommy Mason Griffin when LJ and Tremont went bucket for bucket at 8:30 in the morning on a Sunday, and everybody in there got a show. And then he went to the McDonald's and got like 40 or 50 something with Deuce and Marcus not playing and just
on DJ Richards.
Yeah, with the and Braylon got some of that too. Braylon got some of that too. But he went bananas on Side Creek and then just continued to go. Then he went played what's the name, LJ and them again in regionals and gave them another 40 piece, and then he came and gave a great high school defender, I will say, because Ty Palmer was one of my favorites. gave them a 40-piece too, just with the little chicken
Bro,
on
it
the
wasn't
side.
nothing
I
new,
want to
dog.
answer that question by Mr. Dudes, though. Go ahead, Doug.
Oh no, go ahead.
No,
That's because you're not allowed to coach them. That's because we don't have no high school DNAs no more. We don't have. Everybody is just 5 out. You know, we're gonna play analytics because all these coaches are a little bit younger, and they're gonna play the numbers game. Okay, y'all
And
told me to
them
stop.
players back in the 90s and 2010s made freaking layups.
But G Dot,
Free
I
throws,
want to
Doug.
say,
They made
G-Dot, I
free
want to say
throws.
this. I want to say this to what you just said. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I know the Carlos Hurt documentary finna come out and stuff. And I can't wait. Man, Coach Dunphy wasn't running no plays for Carlos Hurt. These kids don't have game like that. They don't have game. They don't know. And Doug, and I know G.2 was watching basketball back then too. When we walked in the gym, you know tonight you finna see Tommy Mason Griffin finna do the hezzy pull. He finna score on the hezzy pull. He finna do a snatch back and score. He finna wrap that mug behind his back and get to every time down. He working to get to his spots because he know exactly where he can score from by how the defense is playing. These kids don't have that type of IQ these days, man.
That's because we rush so fast to overdevelop and get them doing college shit in high school. How many high schools you didn't went into and they got the box in the corner, the box in the slot, and a box at the top of the key for spacing, right?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't have to teach kids spacing in the 99 and the 2000.
No, and low key too. Like when we was younger, and a lot of kids when we was playing basketball, we used to play 21, so you honed your one-on-one skills.
Yep.
And if you playing pickup outside, ain't no plays called. You just got to learn how to cut move so you can get open.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So like, and that's how you got easy buckets back then, dude. Man,
Oz, you right. Herb, you right. They was getting. If you watch them old films from the 90s and the 2000s, high school, they get layups. Layups. Ain't nobody said if you shoot a three. That's why that Ray Penn, I keep referencing it. That's why that Ray Penn, Tommy Mason Griffin stuff was like so. Oh, because they shooting NBA threes, right? Ain't nobody going back and forth back then shooting basket for basket. They trying to get layups. Coaches is saying, get 2 feet inside the paint and get some layups.
You know what Ronnie Courtney was having TJ Ford, Daniel Ewing, and them, they were getting the ball out on the outlet and dunking the fucking basketball.
And Kenny Tyler and Daniel Ewing was 2 of the better shooters that we've seen in a long time. And I
didn't know Daniel Ewing could shoot till he got the goddamn Duke.
Exactly.
Until he went to Duke and Coach K had that. I was like, what? He could shoot? God damn it.
Yep.
Like, bro, I had no clue. And I watched Daniel Ewing play basketball in my city, bro. Like, as a kid. I had no idea. But now when you go back and you think about it, you like, oh, it ain't no system. Nope. It ain't no 5 out. It ain't, oh, if this is this is this. No, go get me a bucket or come out the game. That's it.
I want to reference this too before we move on. All these kids talking about they athletic and all that and all this. I done seen a lot of basketball in my time in Houston, right? I haven't seen everybody, but I seen a lot of people. Everybody that people said was the greatest in our time, right? I haven't seen one person from 5'9" all the way to 7 feet that was more athletically gifted than Brandon Snap Peters, right?
I told somebody that shit yesterday. I said the same thing.
But this is what people miss. And I was going to back and just being a savant of basketball the other day. They had a interview that they did on Marcus Sloan podcast about a year and a half ago. And he said that not playing a position hurt him going forward into college. And G-Day, when I tell you this dude is 6'1", 6'2" with shoes on, and he was guarding 6'8" and 6'9" and not getting bullied, Doug was there. And he was blocking people's stuff off the backboard. Pee-wee was throwing him alley-oops from the half court. The ball bounced one time on the floor. He grabbed flying out the ceiling and dunking that mug. But when he got to college, he didn't know how to play because all he did was rely on his athleticism. So, kids, get to a position, man. Listen to people that know the game, that played the game, that's around the game, man.
I'm finna call it.
I'm
No,
gonna answer that question.
No,
but they got a kid with the potential to look like him, but they don't. And I'm gonna just leave it at that.
What school they go to, Doug? Or that's giving
They go
too
to
much away.
St. Francis Episcopal.
Oh, I know exactly who you. He do. He would.
If he had that drive as a Melvin Swift, Sean
yeah.
Mayberry is a damn good one.
Yeah, he is. Hey, Melvin Swift was another one, man. He rest in peace, man.
Yeah. Nah, man. But they do that St. Francis Episcopal. If he would have figured it out, but kind of late.
Hey, we got a Chad Ware sighting, everybody. Hey, G, you got to blow the horns for Chad Ware.
No,
man.
you don't. Please
you
don't.
Blow the horns for Chad Ware. Nah, Herb, that's a damn good one, though. That's a damn good one.
I think G-Day froze. Oh, no, he back.
Yeah, he back. Nah, man. Hey, today's, I mean, in the middle of the 90s to the 2010s, if I take 10 players from there, they would destroy today's players, man.
It wouldn't even be close.
It wouldn't be close. It would be a 25-plus point game.
In the first
Bro,
quarter.
you don't even gotta go back that far. We could go get John, Reuben Jones, and all of them, and they'll.
Hey, we can take a few kids out the 2020 class.
You ain't gotta do much. You ain't gotta go far.
Yeah.
Let's go get LJ Tremont, Junior, Ruben,
and Eddie. You gotta
Eddie
get
and Case and Harrison.
Yeah,
that's a lot. That's a lot.
Jahari, Juice,
a lot,
bruh.
Buckets.
It's a lot. DA,
but
buckets and defense.
Yeah.
Y'all did a good job answering Mr. Dude's question. I just want to throw in, kids just shoot way too many 3-pointers in today's game than they used to back then.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about just not makes, attempts. Like compared to, since we're talking 90s and early 2000s, they're shooting 20 times more 3-pointers. Like, so if a team averaged 15 3-point attempts back then, today they're shooting like 35, 40 3-point attempts as a team in the game. And they're not, and it's not like super high percentage either.
G-Day, how many times this weekend you seen a kid have a wide open layup in the middle
and do a stop and pop 3, transition 3?
Bro, it was so
too many.
Dog.
And some were air balls.
Yes.
Like go get the easy bucket.
Yeah.
Broderick say random dudes.
Yeah. People who shouldn't shoot threes be shooting threes.
Man, Coach Sampson said it best. Shooting the ball is not an equal opportunity thing. Those who can shoot will.
Amen. The thing that bothers me is they don't even run hard for layups no more. It's a 2-on-1 or 3-on-1.
Plug. Next Saturday, man. If you ain't doing that, man, make sure you go check out the coach's clinic at U of H.
Man, Andre Brent would have been a first-round draft pick. Like, if he got to shoot all them threes that these kids get shoot today. You know what I'm saying? Jesse Zarzuela could definitely score.
Yes, he could.
He was a bucket.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was a bucket.
Coach Bobby's son.
Hey, we in Atlanta. This boy Jesse, the other point guard said some called him light skin. Said something. Jesse scored like 9 to 12 in a row, and Bobby was like, "Slow down, hold the ball." Jesse scored again. Bobby called a timeout. Go sit your ass on the bench. Then I tell you stop scoring the ball. And we was just looking at him like, but he on the heater, boss. Like, I'm talking like the kid said something, and he literally scored like the next 9 to 12. And
you can't.
Bunky wasn't even dunking the ball. He was just laying it up.
You can't shut a score's water off. It's hard.
So I got introduced to Jesse the year before he took off, before the hype came, right? He was a sophomore. I was with Cedric Alley and them dudes when they was going through that district, and I pulled up to Springwood. Now, Springwood was getting smacked because, as we know, Klein Forest is one of the best teams around that town. But it was like 2 or 3 minutes left in the game. Jesse had scored like 20, 25. Calvin Solomon got in. We all know Calvin. That's my guy, right? Calvin get in. He trying to play all that animated defense. Jesse did an and one move in the game. Threw that mug between his legs and brought it back. And Calvin turned around. And I turned around. I said, man, who the hell is this Mexican kid, man? And then Bobby, I didn't know who Bobby was like that back then. Bobby was like, no, Rob, he can hoop. I didn't even know he knew me. And so Bobby was like, yo, just keep checking him out. So I kept watching. I went to another game. Then the next year, that's when the Rocket just took off, man. And that kid, I'm mad though that Juice, it was Juice. They supposed to play Juice, but Juice got hurt at the
Fort Bend.
tournament.
Yeah, somebody undercutted
Juice hurt
him.
his back. Yeah, he got undercut
on a dunk.
Man, Archie, don't be listening to Chad. He just said Jacob Harvey name because he played for the Top Guns at one point. Like Jacob Harvey
None
can
of these
shoot, but he
kids
ain't
can
like
shoot like
he
Jacob.
not like one of the first names that come to people's mind when they talk about shooters to come out of Houston. That's like on the third page.
Hey, is Jacob Harvey better than Jacoby Flores?
Hell no.
No, not a shooting. No.
I see, and hey, I went back. I went and got one out the pocket.
Jacoby Flores was a knockdown shooter.
Shit, Jacob Harvey wasn't better than Matt Strange.
At St. Pius? No, Matt Strange could.
Matt Strange had a clip.
A lot of people ain't see him, but Matt Strange had a clip though. Antoine Davis at Sats was crazy.
Yeah, that shit wasn't fun. Hey, he's in the table of contents when we talk about books of shooters. Like we got to keep it on regular pages.
He was the G-Day. Another story, real quick. Deion Sanders' no school had kept coming down here and kicking our ass every year, right? every single freaking year, he would come down here and pick a school, kick their ass, talk shit, and go back home. Well, this year, they came down to the little thing that we call the Hoop Fest over there at Second Baptist. If you was able to get in before the fire marshal shut it down like I was, then you saw J.J. Caldwell orchestrate a masterpiece. He dogged Trayvon Duval and Billy Preston and all these
dogged
dudes.
them.
And it was a little dude in the corner that was a sophomore with long sleeves that was baggy named Antoine Davis that hit 8 threes and sent them motherfuckers back up I-45 so disappointed. And Broderick was on that staff, and my guy Ben Perkins. You know what I'm saying?
If Jacob Wiley could make a freaking layup, J.J. Caldwell would have had 39 assists that night, dog.
Oh my God. And that's another dude that's in the category by himself, Phil Williams.
Yeah, dog.
We're not even gonna talk about him, Art.
We're not even talk about him, dog. That's the best shooter I've ever seen in my life.
Antoine Davis, they off to the side in another room by themselves. Like
Phil Williams want to come on the show too, man. I gotta give.
Man, that's the legend, man.
Broderick, I sent you your email, my brother.
Yeah, Phil.
Let me read.
My bad. I'm just shouting out.
Oh, Doug said Nathan Law. Is Jacob Harvey a better shooter than Nathan Law?
No.
Jacob Harvey was a scorer, though. Jacob Harvey get beat.
Yeah, I think he was more of a scorer than he could shoot, but like when I'm talking shooters, I'm talking like Matt Strange and Kobe Flores and dudes like that. You know what I'm saying?
Danny Gibson was a shooter.
Danny Gibson's key buckets.
Another legendary game that I tried to go to. I didn't make it to, though. I couldn't get in. The Dan Gibson Tech Minor game, I couldn't get in that game. That was a legendary game.
That Jones versus Worthing game and the old Jones gym, elite level talent.
Man, Houston Jones. You leave Houston Jones game and stop at Timmy Chance before you go to the crib.
Yes, sir.
Get your
Yes,
wing
sir.
dinner. It was
Get your wings in.
$5.25.
Somebody said Mike Holmquist.
I still ain't been there.
You ain't been where? To Timmy Chance?
Yeah.
G-Day, go ahead and come on my side of town.
Man, you be going to Barnett 2-3 times a year. You ain't know when to chill.
Stop eating that Barnett. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna
we definitely ain't eating that Barnett no more.
That Barnett.
Ain't gonna get the cookies?
Not that Barnett. Duh.
Wow.
The lady pulled the hot dog. G-Day, what she had the chips in the then she pulled out the hot Gatorade. I said, G-Day, that look like it's been sitting in tap water all day, man. Don't drink that. She said, can I get a cold one? She's like, baby, that's about as cold as it's gonna get. What?
Say, hey, y'all.
She cut open the hot dog package.
Had COVID
took the hot dog out and put it in the microwave, bro. I don't want that at the game.
Who the hell want a goddamn microwave of a hot dog, bro? Nobody trying to eat this shit.
Bro, the best places to eat at HISD is definitely Delmar or the Pavilion. If you know, you know. If you know, not the Pavilion. I'm tripping. TJ Ingram, when we got the cookies
Ingram.
TJ Ingram. Yeah,
they got they cookies be fresh hot.
Butler, I ain't getting nothing from that either.
Butler,
I ain't gonna lie, them Butler nachos raised me when I was in the band at Bel Air. Them, for 4 years, for 3 years, raised me on them nachos.
That boy Easy came and started something and then bounced. Nah, but shout out to Shelton though. He still if Shelton get a state championship this year or get to the state championship game, you got to start giving them, you know what I'm saying? But he still got another chapter to write, but it's been some legends at Bel Air though.
So, question, with you bringing that up before we bring on our guest, is the championship, would that be considered watered down since it's now you kind of have an easier chance to get there?
No.
Okay.
Nah.
Hey, I've been
championship still a championship, G-Day.
I've been
even it's been hard for me to. I'm sorry, G-Dot. It's been hard for me to accept that because, like, back in Illinois when I was in high school, it was only 2 classes, and so like you had to be you had to be special. Like now, it's 4. They finna add more. Like you giving more chances, more opportunities.
So
if you
water down the football? Do you water down the football championship?
Yeah, because our football's the same. Like it's not a lot. You just got to go through the gauntlet and get there.
Hey man, if you went, to me, this is just my opinion. If you win a state championship in the state of Texas with as much talent as we have,
football is different for y'all.
Top to bottom.
Y'all the football kings. I'm saying
if basketball, look, I guarantee you this. I'm gonna say it like this: if Bel Air win the state championship, Coach Glover probably gonna retire, and he's going to be
better.
And he's never going to think that championship would be watered down and Shelton will forever be remembered as a legend. Especially that would have gave him a trifecta of gold medal, state championship, McDonald's All-American. And then you go to Texas, Duke, wherever he going, I don't know. But all that in the same year, yeah.
I got you. That Bel Air will go D1 out of their district.
Yeah, for sure. Because if Bel Air beat Brennan and then they go to state and beat whoever is state, like that's a run though. You got to beat the Houston teams, then you beat Brennan.
Hell of a run.
Say it again.
It is a run.
I said that's a hell of a run.
Yeah. You got to beat San Antonio Brennan just to get to state and then play whoever at state and win. Yeah.
No, that is. All right, man. Our guest, man, Coach Broderick, man. He said we'll never bring bring him on the show, invite him on the show, man.
Man,
Coach, what's going on, man? What's good?
Y'all always forget about me, man. I'm a big fan of the show, fellas. Big fan of the show, man.
We appreciate it.
What you're doing, man.
Appreciate y'all for pulling up this weekend too, bro. It was
yeah.
good. It was a good weekend for y'all.
It definitely was. Man. So I know everybody want to talk about what happened, and you know everybody heard this and heard that.
Dre stupid.
Great cut before the show, man.
I called my barber and I told G-Day, don't let me on to my barber league.
Damn, that's crazy. That's what they paying that Good Vision. Y'all
Yeah.
They got the barber.
Yeah, don't forget, we owe you right now, so don't forget we got we owe you right now.
I don't know nothing.
For those of you who were there this weekend, might have wondered why in the Final Four game, Dede didn't play. Who's a big integral part to what we do. I mean, you talk about a 6'9" kid, and Doug touched on it earlier, who has the potential of being a monster game changer. Sometimes his motor is like that exercise bike. But I think he was geared up to go win the championship this weekend. And so in Jimmy's rules, and I definitely saw the rules. You wasn't supposed to have any reclass 24s.
We don't care about that. Let's keep it basketball. Forget
right. Well, I just want to say why he didn't play.
No, we don't. Hey, that's HIPAA violations on the show. That ain't some people's play grade. You feel me? Dede's a good kid. Like, you know.
Yeah. No, definitely a kid. It's going to be a big part of what we do this year. But it was a great weekend for us to kind of show and prove in the city. You know, a lot of people didn't think we can build on such a success we had last year, and we was going to come back even stronger with graduating 8 dudes, and might I add, all 8 dudes are in college playing basketball right now. For those who don't think we're an accredited program, Trip Burrs can lead at Missouri if we wasn't an accredited program. I just want to put that there. You know, so I'm just saying, you know.
I feel you, bro. Talk your shit.
Talk your shit, brother.
And so we definitely, you know, brought in some pieces this year. It's definitely going to help us. Landonville, one of the top sophomores in the state of Texas, he's coming along. He, got a ways to go, but I think putting him on the stage that we're going to put him on is really going to help him in his maturation to becoming a top Division I player.
I like how y'all getting them comfortable playing on the wing too.
Right.
All the same time, having them still dominate defensively, blocking shots and rebounding. I thought that was big. But talk about how Noah Newman played so well this weekend, bro.
Man, so I want to first say big shout out to Bobby Benjamin of the Raptors, who definitely helped growing Noah's confidence. Last year, he was able to kind of take a little back seat and just be a shooter for us. Well, if you saw this weekend, Doug, he's isoing, going off the dribble. Most of his jumpers was off the dribble this weekend. So big shout out to Bobby Benjamin and the Raptors for definitely growing that confidence, and we not doing nothing but enhancing it. And he played great this weekend. Man, that kid played great.
Well, brother, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
So, for all the, every program has naysayers and people that talk negative and stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
But if I had a child and I was thinking about sending him to Good Vision, right? What would I be sending my student athlete into? Like, just
so this is what it's about, Rob. Consistently, parents make decisions during the summer on what AAU team to go to based on exposure. Is that correct? Would you say that's a fair assessment?
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah.
Why do we take that off the table when we talk about scholastic basketball? Coming to Good Vision allows you a nationwide stage. Do you realize that in 2 weeks we're going to play in the Border League in Las Vegas? All the top kids in the country will be in Las Vegas the 18th through the 21st, and we'll be there.
I'll be there too.
Hey.
Top of the top.
Well, hit me as soon as you land, so we can, and think about it like this, Rob. A normal day for a regular high school student, you might spend 2 to 3 hours at the most actually in class learning.
Yeah.
Well, the other 5 hours, electives, changing classes, assemblies, it's a lot of downtime, right? At a regular public school. Well, our kids are in the gym from 9 to 3 every day. Simone Biles couldn't be a gold medal Olympian by going to a school in spring. She had to work on her craft throughout the day in order to become an Olympian, a gold medal Olympian. And so I tell parents nowadays, if college basketball is your goal, your aspiration for your kid, and you guys have that like mine, we got to start making basketball decisions.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of kids, they worry about missing out on a prom, but nowadays with social media, you can go to prom by just getting with a girl who's still at the high school. Like, you don't need to be there to experience something like that. Do you realize that Trent Burns, Cameron Woodbury, Sean Mitchell, Sam Cole, who else was in that group? Josh Olateo, all graduated at a small little church, had a little small graduation. And so, because those guys understood it was about making a basketball decision. Yeah, everybody want to go to NRG, had their mom out there with the sign, and everybody yelling. But if I'm not trying to go play college basketball, then that stuff I can do away with in order to get my goal accomplished. So to answer your question, Rob, this is my spiel to parents.
Yeah.
It's about exposure. Think about it. We're gonna play in 4 of the top events in the nation this year. A lot of people don't know yet. 2 is finna come out, but we got 2 ESPN games this year.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what else would you want for your kid who has aspirations of playing at the next level?
Well, I just wanted to ask that question because, I and this before I even was formally introduced to you, I try to immerse myself in the basketball culture and know who is who and what is what. So I've been knowing of you since all the way back, I think, like 2014, 2015.
Yes.
And you didn't even know who I was, but I knew who you was. And even to this day, I still go back and watch that documentary on YouTube. And even when I see Coach Perkins, I always tell them, like, man, y'all, the job that y'all did coaching that group of kids with all those different attitudes and things going on and keeping them together and blowing up the way that y'all did, that was amazing. So I always show reverence and respect to you and your basketball acumen from that time moving forward. And I kind of followed you as you went to different places and did different things. So I just wanted for the people to understand that, that you and Coach Good and everybody, that y'all not some people that just showed up yesterday and made a school and said, hey, bring your kid over here, let's do this. We always speak so much negative stuff on the thing that I just wanted you to shed some positive light for a parent that may be out there listening and intrigued by it.
And so what happens, Rob, is a lot of people, they talk down on what they don't know. And first of all, let me give a big shout out to Ben Perkins. That's my OG, a guy who has really taught me a lot about this basketball thing and how to manage that many different personalities. I wouldn't be the coach that I am now if I didn't go through that with Ben Perkins. So big shout out to Ben Perkins and what he's doing now, especially with the grassroots and the smaller kids with the evaluations. He's doing an amazing job. Love Ben.
Yeah.
And so to answer Chris's question, classification process works like this. A lot of people think you're reclassifying your scholastics. That's not what it is. Your reclassification is for the NCAA. That's it. You can continue on the same scholastic path that you're already on, and it has nothing to do with your reclassifying for the NCAA. So a lot of people think, well, if I want to reclassify to a 26, that means I got to do my 11th grade year over again. No, that's not it.
Yeah.
Reclassifying is only for the NCAA. So you continue on your same graduation plan, and what happens is now that last year, now I'm able to take dual credit courses. I'm able to go to Lone Star and enroll, go to ACC and enroll to start my degree plan. As long as I don't become a full-time student, I'm still eligible to play scholastic basketball. And so I'm glad Chris asked that question for me to kind of help him out with that.
All right, we're gonna segue, Broderick. You've been cleaning up a lot. That's good vision of yesteryear. Let's talk about what's the vision of good vision going into the future. What do you plan to achieve? How do you plan to recruit? What is because I know it's a transition period. I've been talking to Coach Good at fall ball, and the old ball coach ready to pass the baton.
Yeah.
And you're grabbing the baton in the right way, and you're taking good vision into the future. And there's nothing wrong with that. Not saying that Coach Good is out of the picture, not at all.
Right. Now, he tell me every day, Broderick, I am gonna die in this gym.
Yeah. I don't want to say that on TV, but he told me that at Bel Air. He was like, I ain't going nowhere.
And so I'm glad you asked that. The fruition is coming into pass already. Think about last year. Last year, we went from 18 kids in the program to this year, we have 38 kids in the program and 3 teams. So the thought process is to continue to grow it. This year, we have a national team, a high school varsity team, and a regional team. And so I want a middle school team now. I want 2 varsity high school teams. I want 2 national teams. It's to continue to grow the program, because between Coach Good, myself, and DJ Anderson, with the experience and with the people we know, our biggest flex every year is how many kids we get in school. That's it. It's not about – we love winning the SWAC. That was great. That was amazing. It was fun to cut the nets down. We loved playing at the Jordan Classic last year. That was great. We loved being in the Tarkanian last year. That was amazing. But to have 8 seniors and all 8 get scholarships and go play basketball at the next level, that's the biggest flex. So to answer your question, to grow it and where I see it going in the next, I'm talking 2 to 3 years, is national groups, not just one national team, national groups, to where the top kids in the city, like a Bryson Wefall or Jakai, don't feel like they have to leave the city in order to go get what they want. You know, I take it as a shot when somebody say they're tired of Houston basketball or they're tired of the scene in Houston. No, we're here to show you that there is an outlet to go and get what you want. Okay,
bro, I'm gonna give you your flowers, bro, because
appreciate it, man.
I saw the North Houston Bandits and what you was doing to get them kids out the hood and give them an opportunity to play. And you had some talented dudes come out there program, bro. And dealing with the personalities you had at Satch with a JJ Caldwell and Jacob Wiley, who barely said anything, just quiet. And then what my boy DeAndre on that team too?
DeAndre Williams.
Bro, that's like the ultimate personality right there.
Do y'all remember Justin Winfield?
Justin
Justin
Whitfield, yes.
Oh,
And then you got quiet people like Jamal Pink and Antoine
And
Davis.
think about who else was on that team. The Turner twins.
Yes.
Jordan Turner, who went and won the national championship at Baylor, was on that team.
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
So, nah, bro, you didn't like people, like I said, man, like Rob said, oh, you'd have been around. So for people that think you just popped up, that's not the case. You definitely,
you see, that's what this comes
played
from.
your dude, bro. So I just wanted to give you your flowers, bro, because
Archie, yes,
a
you
lot
can
of
have the
lives,
national schedule with reclass players. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You definitely can.
I mean,
I just wanted to get
that's not no rules because basketball teams gonna play basketball teams. That's not really. It's no arbitrary, especially if it's not in a interscholastic league. Like, and I guess that segues into my next question. For the people that don't know, and when you say national schedule, let's talk about the difference between your national team, your high school team, and your regional team, and talk about the different type of gauntlets that they have to go through. Because people will look at it and be like, everybody gonna come to you. And I sent the kid Joey last year, a real good kid, just got hemmed up on some other things. But everybody believes they belong on the national team.
Oh yeah.
And I try to explain you just should be happy you own a team instead of asking what team that you demanding to be on. That's neither here nor there. But let the people who, like, I know, Rob knows, Doug knows, but you have some guys like Mr. Reed. Mr. Reed may not be informed enough to know, like, is it based off your skill set? Do you usually generally put the young kids on the high school team? Everybody has their different models. So just expound and elaborate upon that.
So it's a couple things. It's based on your skill set, based on your fit. Like, how do you fit with the pieces? Because we actually got a situation now where there's a kid that's on the high school varsity. Actually, he came and played this weekend with the national group, and he's a walking bucket. But he would get more playing time and more exposure on the high school varsity than he would on the national, because his mindset is such score. But on that national group, you got to defend. You got to be able to be coachable and understand that there are roles on the team. See, one of the reasons why I love the word prep is because what we're doing is prepping you for how it's going to be on the next level. When you go to college, it's going to be 13 other top dudes there. And so you have to play a role on the team. Not many college coaches, all you guys know, because you guys know thousands of coaches. You guys have done a great job helping kids get recruited. Y'all know these college coaches, they come and get no freshmen to come up here and score goddamn 20 points a game.
You lucky if you get 20 shots.
You lucky if you get 6 shots a game. You lucky if you get 6 shots a game.
Yeah.
And so one of the things that, we try to emphasize to parents and to these players, because like you say, everybody thinks they're supposed to be on the national group, especially when they see our schedule. They're like, oh, coach, we going to Alaska this year. We going to Vegas. We going. And no, because you have to be able to be efficient. Efficient is such a lost art to these parents and these kids. Efficiency. Remember, you guys were talking earlier about how everybody's just shooting threes now. Do you realize that on the next level, you might get 3 of them, and you better knock down 2? You better knock down 2. You out there going 0 for 3s and 1 for 3s and 1 for 6s, then the minutes go get short. And so that's what we try to prepare our guys for. So like each one of our guys on that national group know, ain't nobody on the national group taking over. I say the highest is maybe 11 attempts a game, because that's what it is on the next level. Like you can't come here and put up 25 shots. That's just not, no, that's not how we do things. And so I mean, and some parents, they don't get it, they don't understand it. And well, my son was in 2A last year, and he was scoring 20 down there at such and such, and I don't understand why he can't come here. And no, because that's not reality. I'll be setting you up for failure to have you thinking that that's what it is on the next level.
You segued me into my last question. The
Look
word,
like we're on the same page today. So that's why.
the word prep. Oh, I was ready for you, Broderick. I told you, if you're gonna sit in that chair, you're gonna have to sweat. The word prep in your school name, right? And I'm stealing this from G Day because he's kind of like our show Swami. You remember Chris Berman? Swami says,
Yes.
There's a higher percentage of kids that go to prep schools that go play a little bit more D1 basketball or go D1 basketball a little bit more than your normal regular high school kid. G-Day, clean that stat up for me. But
I see G-Day. I was taking that personally that you hadn't been on.
No. I pulled off so it wouldn't keep freezing and glitching up.
Freezing and yeah. He said I take that personally. He want everybody on there.
You know, it's on my end. I gotta get a new computer, and I just ain't never got a new computer. That's all that is. But no, so a stat was done, and I got this information from 2 other people as well. That kids who go and play like these preps and have schedules where they go out and play across the country, when they come in as freshmen, those kids tend to play as freshmen versus regular high school kids who come in and may get redshirted. And then they also play more minutes and they have more longevity of a college career than kids who just play a traditional high school. So.
Right. And one of the reasons why is because, again, we're playing the top guys around the country. And so our guys are used to that dogfight, competing, having to play under pressure. Like you guys were talking earlier about the different districts and who might win, who might go undefeated, who might. With our national group, it's not that. It's not we get a couple of cakewalks tonight, or in a couple of weeks. Like we don't have no cakewalks. It's one night you get the number 15 guy in the country. The very next night you got to play the number 10 guy in the country. The week from now you got to play the number 12 guy in the country. 2 weeks from there you got to play the number 3 guy in the country. And so there are no nights off. So you got
sometimes you play at 10 p.m. and got to play the next morning.
Got to
throw that in now.
Got to. And there's no nights off. You don't get a chance to relax. Like, oh, okay, I know, we go beat this school in the district by 20, so I ain't gonna warm up as hard, or I ain't gonna take it as serious. No, you can't do that with us. Like, you better come with it every night, or you go find yourself on ESPN, on Twitter, on social media, getting roasted. And if you don't want that, hey,
I find it hard, and I'm gonna hit you with a God bless. Because hey, mentioning that, I saw somebody beg for some smoke this summer, and when that AJ Dibesta stimulus package came through, was a vegan. Didn't want no smoke, no beef,
none of that.
Didn't want none of that. Couldn't even see him on the highlight. Didn't even know if he was on the team. Crazy.
Broderick saying that, and you asking that question too. Like I said the other day, I was just watching old interviews and stuff, and a kid that he ain't a kid no more, but one of the most talented dudes that I seen, Tommy Mason Griffin. A lot of people didn't know that in his senior year, he was set to go to Oak Hill, but 2 days before he was scheduled to go, he decided to stay. Now, everybody in Hiram Clark and we was all, we get Tommy for another year. And, they went to the regional finals and they lost to Dulles. And he said that was one of his biggest mistakes. And he said he should have went to Oak Hill because he was like, I'm in my district playing whoever when I could have been playing Avery Bradley. I could have been playing John Wall. I could have been playing all these dudes that's getting me prepared for what I'm going to see when I go. So I'm not pro or con prep schools, right? I know some people they hate them and what they, good vision and legacy, and I just hate all of them and why they messing up the high school process or whatever. But I feel like that it's another outlet for kids to be seen. And and I normally don't say the word maturity when I speak about Dre McDonald, you know what I'm saying? But but even Dre said college ready, always be already ready to be away from home, and more gym time equals maturity. And he's right. You know what I'm saying? That's what our program is affording kids. So my hats off to y'all, Coach Good. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be rooting for y'all because y'all from the H anyway. So whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, I'm gonna be riding on the train anyway. So go out and smack everybody by 50, please.
That's my goal. And so let me speak to Herb right quick. Herb, we're talking about Chris Livingston stinking it up against the Pistons. You talking about Chris Livingston, who's a millionaire who has changed his family's life. Like, I mean,
at what? But hey, let's deal with that.
And I'm a little biased because if anybody knows what my Instagram name is WACG Coach B.
We all know
that Carlos is my brother, and I coached Chris Livingston on the EYBL from the time he was in the 8th grade to the time we went to Adidas and he graduated. So yeah, I'm a little biased to her.
I'm cool with that, Broderick. I had no idea, but I'm still gonna say, at what cost though? He's a millionaire, but at what cost? Do you see a second? Let me not compromise you like that. Hold on. Let me rephrase it. Chris Livingston gotten better since his sophomore year in high school to right now, his second year into the league?
I would say only reason I would say yes.
First year into the league.
Well, now he's coming up on his second year, and so I would say yes. And you're going to see it this year. I'm telling you, mark my word.
Okay.
You stamp this. He's going to get a lot more on court time this year. And so what has had to happen, he had to kind of catch up to his body becoming a grown man. And now that body is a grown man body, I'm telling you, I just watched the other day him and Dame Lillard playing ones when training camp started. Him and Dame Lillard playing ones, and watch what I tell you. He's going to have a big year this year.
I see you got the insider, and I'm going to trust your insider because I've just been saying it because I hear Clutch say, Cal didn't use them right. And I haven't seen him be happy playing basketball in a long time.
No, I agree with that. We're not disclosing too much family business. I definitely agree with that. Definitely agree with that.
Well, hopefully we could turn a page and then pop some champagne in Detroit.
And that's why I say this year is going to be a big year because he's back to, now I'm loving this game again because I found my niche. I found out what it's going to take to get on the floor now. See, a lot of times what happened is when you're the guy from such a young age, when we crown these kids at such a young age and they get that reality check of, wait, hold up. You mean there's 65 more people better than me? Wait, hold up. I can't even get on the floor. And that reality check set in, okay, this is what makes the guys that succeed and the guys that fall off. All right, well, let me find a way to get on the floor. Let me figure out what I got to do to change the perception of me and how I can get more time. Or those that just suck, I'm like, man, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
And so he chose the first one to figure out how to get on the floor, and he's going to be on the floor this year.
I got you. See, that gives me a lot of encouragement
We're going to take the insider information.
Yeah,
speaking of Milwaukee, I ain't going to say no names, but it was a picture floating around where somebody got flushed at practice by somebody.
Say the name, bro.
Giannis got flushed on by Sir Tyler Smith. He got baptized. Yeah.
Why you had that picture queued up, man?
I'm a hometown dude, and anytime Tyler do something, hey man, you don't know what it was like walking through them Yates hallway. I can talk about this shit now because I really don't care about who I offend. When Tyler was leaving Westbury Christian and the city figured it out, it was a whole bunch of this and that kid. And I'm new.
You talk about it, the little fall thing at Yates.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm new in the game. I'm not like, I'm the baller plug, but I'm still getting looked at like, who is this goofy motherfucker? And I just saw everything Tyler went through. So whenever I see something like, the criticism he got for going to overtime, and all of that, he bet on himself. I'm big on kids betting on themselves.
Yep.
It's a bunch of kids I said, oh, they not gonna make it, and then they turned me into a lie. And I said to them to their face, you proved me wrong.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. And it don't, basketball is the business we're in is very, very opinionated. Sometimes it's okay to just congratulate somebody and be happy for somebody. So when you say I got that picture cute, I mean I got about 20 other pictures queued up that they need to get their head out their butt and do the right thing. You feel me? But all stories are different, all paths are different. And I'm really, really happy for Tyler. Like,
yeah, shout out to Miss Fit too, man, for blazing her own path and you know what I'm saying, taking over control of her child. And I done heard her tell people, y'all can try to say what y'all want to say, but at the end of the day, that's my son. So when I say something, he gonna listen. And that resonated with me because that's what I be wanting to see out of parents. Like, it's cool to listen to us and take advice from people, but at the end of the day, like, your child, if they fail, they're gonna come back to cry on your shoulder. And the people that had all them decisions to make are gonna be going on to the next. So shout out to her for.
Hey Rob, do you know who was in the 8th grade on that Satch group that I watched him every day after practice play one-on-one with JJ Caldwell?
Bakari Lestrap.
Oh,
I remember that whole y'all had the other kid too, the Noah kid. I can't think his name.
Austin Virginia. Yes. But, yep.
Austin Benini and Bakari Lestrap.
Yes, they were both in middle
kids.
School on our lower team. Yes.
Yeah, they was young.
Mm-hmm.
They was young. Man, that Sats team, that was a squad.
Changed the game. It changed the game, Rob. It really changed the game.
LaJuan Hardy, my guy, right? But they went out and smacked Victory.
Y'all remember the season opener against Victory Prep?
Yes.
When Vanderbilt was just all world and people was like, hold up, them niggas got on practice jerseys. Why Satch got on practice jerseys?
Hey, and this will be, and Broderick, you was in this tournament, so you can understand this. This will be the only time that I publicly say something good about John Urie. He threw one of the best tournaments that we saw in a long time in Houston when y'all ended up playing that epic game against Lamar Peters.
He definitely did.
But that tournament had a whole bunch of heat. He had the Campbell Center, the Aldine schools, and he had a whole bunch of teams from out of state and a whole bunch of in-state teams. And that tournament was good. Because I remember y'all even played the Christian homeschool ministry. And they had the kid Nate Fontenot that was getting like 50, 60 a game. And y'all cut his water off. And I'm like,
Hey, Broderick, you're going to have to call Herb after you get off the show.
I know Herb want to beat me up.
Hey, Broderick, I ain't going to lie to you. That's how I be feeling when I see Dre tweet something. I be like,
look, Herb talking, where you at? I'm at home, man.
You don't see Herb. You don't see that cross behind Broderick head? He in the house of the Lord. Yeah, he a family man.
Herb, I respect and love old people, Herb. Hey, look, let me tell y'all a funny story. So I happened to ref an AAU game, And sure enough, here come Herb walking in the gym. I forgot the name of the group he had because he what's the little kid he had? Either way, when I say Herb walked in, dap me up, what's up, B, man? What's going on, man? I ain't know you ref, okay? Man, halfway through the game, Herb had cussed me out 15 times. Like he didn't know me. God damn it, motherfucker. I'm sorry, G-Day, my bad. I'm talking just weird. I said, Herb, it's me. What we doing? And so then after the game, I was like, Herb, what's going on? Man, you know how I get when the game going on, man. I'm just locked in, man. I be locked in. But yeah, Herb cursed me out the whole game.
Yeah.
But Herb, my guy, man. Herb know I love him to death.
No, for sure. And one thing about it, you gonna know what side you're on when it comes to Herb Baker.
Oh,
Either
absolutely.
Love you or get the hell away from him.
Hey, you know who loved the
That's
hell
true.
out of Herb? When Grayson and Herb see each other, it's like the odd couple. It's like they grew up together. He be, Herb big and Grayson just be.
Y'all talked about Yates today. How do y'all think Booker T gonna be this year?
They gonna be.
I said they're gonna be better than people think.
Right.
Like from what I saw this weekend, like I thought it was gonna be a complete fall off. But like I'm not saying they're gonna be they're definitely not gonna be as good as the last few years, but they're not gonna be as bad as people thought.
G-Day, was I not saying that last year when you was like Chris McDermott them leaving, like, man, Booker T? I say they're gonna be solid. They ain't gonna be state championship, state regional final, but they're gonna be battling for a playoff position though. They got some pieces.
Yeah, that little point guard was shooting from the volleyball line. Like,
oh yeah, he. Right, you say you liked Katie.
I did. I got to watch Katie a couple of games this weekend, man. I really just the way that group didn't rattle. No matter how much Atascocita was really pressing upon them, like they really should have won that game. Am I right, Doug? Katie really should have won that game against Atascocita.
It's just Atascocita keep coming at you
in waves. They got waves.
You had to throw the pause.
No,
that was kind of suspect.
Good DNA. They got good DNA, bro. Like they know if they want to play in that game, that they gonna have to play like it's a playoff game every time they get subbed in.
Do y'all realize that year was Satch, Atascocita with Carson Edwards is the only team that beat us, and they beat us in the Super 16. I know it was preseason, but they beat us in the Super 16, and that was the only loss we had that year. What's the difference?
Yeah, you're right. At Pasadena High School.
Yeah, but to be fair, J.J. Caldwell got hit in the head, bleeding.
Early in the game.
We had to take him to the back, and he was done for the rest of the game. And Carson and Fabian was like, okay.
John say 2015. He remember the year.
Oh, John say he's right. We should have lost 2015. Yeah. I forgot about JJ.
JJ got hit.
Now, that was a special. A lot of people in the city don't remember that team. That was a special team. Though.
So let me ask you this, because I have this conversation with people all the time. That year with JJ, Carson, and De'Aaron, was JJ not still the best point guard out of that group?
JJ was the best point guard.
Yeah, but De'Aaron not a point guard.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but he
won. Why you can't throw him in that category?
He moved to
that was the discussion back then.
Because he moved to that position.
Yeah, that was the discussion back then.
Probably only by default because we are.
But like even when all three of them went to the top 100 camp the summer before going into their senior year, everybody was saying J.J. Caldwell was the better point guard.
For sure.
Because they was trying to figure out like who was the next best pure point guard in that class, and a lot of people was talking about Elijah Lee that went to ACYA.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's what people was talking about.
No.
And I know, and so that I want to tell you now that upset JJ. Like we used to have conversations about that.
So that was almost 10 years ago. So in the last 10 years, I personally haven't seen a better distributor of the basketball that could still score but get everybody involved in JJ Caldwell. Like he was kind of like a TJ Ford where he didn't have the speed like TJ, but he could control the game by taking 4 or 5 shots in the game.
Rob, I would say he has single-handedly messed up my coaching career because every year I try to find somebody that can play like him.
Man, you better stop.
It's just gay.
You better stop that shit because people be talking. Somebody be calling me like, man, what the next De'Aaron Fox? Man, stop looking for him, dog.
Ain't no more JJ Caldwell's, De'Aaron Fox's, Kendrick Davis's, Bryce Green. They ain't coming. Terrence Martineau's, they ain't coming.
No more, bro. Hey, to be honest, I'd be happy for a one right now at this point. Give me a one right now. A Jamias Ramsey. Who else can I think of that was just like, bro? Because give me somebody that could shoot the ball consistently. Yeah. Shot makers instead of shot takers. That was the most frustrated thing I came back with Houston from the summer. I didn't feel like no kid shot the ball well that I watched personally. Like, I'm not talking about everybody else. And y'all know where I was at.
Jamal Crayton can really shoot the ball. He can really. Jamal Crayton.
We know that.
Yeah. No, I
didn't get to see him this summer, like circuit wise.
Yeah.
I felt as a circuit, like, because I was at EYBL.
Yeah.
I told somebody a long time, like, coming. It made me appreciate Big Bates and Divine a whole lot more because those motherfuckers made buckets. Yeah. Like you take for granted that little 12-foot mid-range that the defense giving you that you could count as 2, and then okay, now we get a stop, we in the game. Well, when you ain't got kids that can knock down a jump shot, it's a long game.
Divine got on the college weight program. He look like a totally different dude right now.
Will any circuit be able to ever catch up a rival EYBL?
Yeah, if you got enough money, it's Nike. Nike lets.
Yeah, you say no.
Nike lets people think they get close, and then they'll say, "Oh, we'll put Q1 earnings into EYBL," and then it's like most of these shoe companies, Under Armour can't put Q1 earnings into shit. They didn't get Steph a graphic after the Olympics. So like let's just look at Adidas does a great job. I love my people over there at Adidas, even though they blackball me and ban me from coming over there to shoot. They do a great job. But when we talk about money, Adidas not gonna take the soccer money and give it into Hoopity Hoops. No, sir. Them people in Germany is not playing that. Puma is a lifestyle / racing shoe that just hired the lady from Crocs. You gotta have some bread, bro. And they don't got bread. Like Nike went low key this year. Last year it was Wu-Tang inspired with the yellow and black and all of that. They went low key and still spent some bread and had shoes at the pop-up shops.
I enjoyed being on New Balance this summer.
They good people over there.
They good people. They are good people. They're definitely.
They got some really nice damn shoes too.
They do.
New Balance is nice as hell, dog.
Sure.
Coming from the good head,
they going in the right direction.
New Balance is Drake pulled some stuff out. I was like, damn, okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, Drake full of shit, man. He always doing that shit, man.
Exclusive edition.
He has some green.
No. Want to tell nobody where
y'all were looking at it from the outside. Could you imagine being on the road with this motherfucker everywhere? And he brings out a new fucking pair of shoes every other game. And
I got these from Jeff. They not even in the SKU yet.
Dre, where'd you get those? Oh, I just had. No, but Dre, what about that color? Dre, that color ain't mine.
They don't even match your uniforms. How'd you get that colorway?
Don't even match the uniform.
Oh, man.
Crazy, man. I'm glad you my partner, Dre. God damn.
Well, Broderick, man, before we let you go, man, I want to say thank you for taking some time out of your day.
Coming
on the show, man. I don't even know if you realize that you met me in 2017. AAU Nationals where we all can go. Me and Carlos was going at it. And that made me and Carlos close that day, man. I was with Mean Streets.
Wow.
It was where we all can go. We was battling for AAU championship game. You was right there. We all got into it with each other.
Wait, was that the clock throwing incident?
Yes, it was.
When G-Day, you wasn't there.
Yes, I was.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Bro, who?
That's why I said you don't even realize.
We said a clock? No. Talk about that. We're not gonna act like
Yeah, like we just not gonna.
We're not gonna pass over the clock throwing.
Yeah, dog, like who doing?
And both of y'all was there. We need that story.
Don't wrap up the show with a clock throwing incident, ruin.
Yeah,
are you serious? You were there.
I was there.
Who threw the clock?
Who you think threw the clock?
Carlos.
Carlos, man.
Carlos threw the
God,
so
man.
This what it was. Yeah, but this what it was though. So a lot of people, you know, we wasn't wrong, but we was wrong because what we would do is Chris Livingston was in 8th grade. So even though we had Chris Livingston playing 15s and 16s, whenever we wasn't playing, we would let him go play with the 8th graders. Well, a lot of people don't realize Chris Livingston is a fucking twin. He's a twin, but his brother, his brother is only maybe 5'10"-ish. And so the crowd was going crazy saying, he's too old, y'all cheating. And we was like, nigga, how can we cheat? His twin brother is right here. Like in 8th grade. Chris just got all the height and the skill and the build, and the twin brother just like he came out and was just happy to be here. And so Carlos got into it with the ref and ended up grabbing the clock to input to the scoreboard off the table, chunking it across the floor, then grab chairs, throwing it across. It wasn't my best moment.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
you were part of history.
Me and Carlos became close after that.
Okay, well, see, and then look at us now, G. That's what I'm talking about. Evolution of the black man.
That was Easter eggs in that story, bro. I just found out Chris Livingston got a twin.
Got a twin brother.
He ate all the nutrients. And then G-Day was in a back and forth with Mean Streets out here.
Yeah. The clock was thrown at a basketball game. Bro.
Yeah. Oh, and it got so crazy. Like they brought the police security in and it was finna. Oh my God, it was crazy.
Oh, America! If y'all don't know who they talking about, America, that would be Carlos from We All Can Go, the coach of a video that y'all probably have seen that went viral, where they got picked up and for wearing the wrong jerseys, and he told them to shoot as many free throws as they wanted, and then proceeded to beat the other team's ass and clap about it and say 20 piece.
That's where the chant 20 piece came from. That started 20 piece. That's what. And that became a nationwide chant.
Viral. Yeah, that guy.
We're viral.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my guy, Coach Carlos, man.
Yeah,
sure.
Appreciate you, Broderick, dog.
But yeah, man, we appreciate you, Broderick, man.
And looking forward to seeing you guys throughout the season. Make sure November the 8th. I know y'all gotta kind of be on the other side of town, but I'm telling you, you don't want to miss out, man.
I'm there. I got your schedule. That's why I brought up 10
Why you got a schedule
and the 5 p.m. That's how I do.
So, hey, November 8th and the 9th. So if y'all able to make it out on the 9th as well, we there at Wheeler Field House. We locked in, man. Y'all we're gonna put on the show. And it's gonna be on the network. Hey. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys, man. I love what you guys are doing. Thank you guys for continuously boosting up the city, man. Without y'all, the city would be on a decline. So appreciate you guys.
No, I appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you too, Coach.
All right, y'all have a good one, man.
All right,
you too.
Dog.
Nah,
That was Coach Broderick. He's one of the coaches at Good Vision. We appreciate him for hopping on, taking some time out of his day. Five, we gonna be in the building for this, Five. Well, I know I am.
Yeah, fine. I was gonna talk about it before the show was over, but yeah, man, we definitely gonna be in the building. I hate to do, but you know what I'm coming rep, dog. Sorry, gotta come rep for what the alma mater, baby. Gotta come rep the alma mater. I'm coming PV gear that day.
In the crazy eights, you find them?
Maybe in tomorrow.
Because I opened up Facebook that day and Pre-V had a group chat where they was sending the links.
Yeah.
The students could go get them. I was like,
so they sold out, but then they had like a little quick restock that I was able to get the restock.
Oh, you got them mugs. Hey, them mugs.
Yeah.
Clean. Them mugs. Clean.
But they gonna be on ice till homecoming though.
I'm sure.
Bro, what about my fit, bro? I had on a Texas hat, a black tee, some Texas shorts, and some Kevin Durant.
Yeah,
you
got the home.
Oh, wait. KD 15s? Which one? What number?
Hold on, let me get them real quick. I'm gonna show you. Hold on.
Not the team edition joints, huh, Doug?
I mean, Doug got the hometown plug, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
The 15. Oh, okay. Oh, 17.
No, them the.
I thought the 15s was the team, bro.
No, them the 16s, ain't it? Them the ones from last. Yeah, it don't matter. Them mugs got the that ain't painted on.
I was gonna make me cuss him the hell out of dog. We on the road to 1-16, man. We thank you for our offensive tackle.
Bro, the Commanders are doing good this
year.
Hey,
that boy from LSU
Don't
is
going to go
get.
Now we're gonna get Kelvin Banks from Texas.
You said what, G-Day? What you said?
I would never call him a Commanders.
Kelvin Banks from Texas.
I mean, Washington.
But now you're right though. Boy from LSU a bad dude though.
Yeah, kicked his ass last year, but he is good though.
Yeah, we gonna finish 1-16, bro. We're not winning another game. We gonna get embarrassed next Sunday.
Who y'all play?
The Texans.
Oh, they might. That's a Sunday night game?
Hell no. They don't need to put us on Sunday night unless they're gonna put us on two.
They put the Ravens. I'm sorry,
they
put Miami and Tennessee on Monday night last week with two backup quarterbacks.
Bro, if you watch our offensive line, we need to be on Tubi or Pluto or any one of them.
Hold on, you said y'all was gonna be better than us this year too. You did say that.
Bro, I had no idea our offensive line was that bad, dog.
Okay. But Rob, don't the NFL already set the schedule?
No, they can flex if they have a bad game, they can flex out Sunday nights and Mondays.
Man, shout out my brother.
As long as it's a week in advance.
Yeah. So if the Patriots and the Dolphins was playing on Sunday night next week, they would flex their game out and move it to the day.
They need to flex it and don't put it on TV. Like just let it air over the radio.
And D-Team, I know you probably not watching right now, but you may watch this later. I'll be seeing all them stupid text messages you be putting in the group. But you a one-sided fan though. You only talk about when your team doing. You only talk about football when your team doing good, and you only want to talk about the team that's doing good. Because you only talk football on Saturdays. Because on Sundays your team sorry to the motherfucker. They be getting their ass whooped. Just like today, got that ass whooped again. Yeah,
Mr. Dude, the antenna is giving us too much respect, bro. Like, no, we need to be on a radio, like the old dial-up radio. You got to turn the knob. Bro, we so bad, bro.
People weren't watching the WNBA. The Liberty been kicking the Aces ass all year.
And Angel Wilson is the best player in the world, and it ain't.
Oh, now I thought you were saying
right now. Oh no, come on, bro.
I talked about the New York Liberty before the playoffs started.
Yeah, they got a better team, bro.
No, they do.
Bob, I want to shout out Bobby. I went to his gym event last Sunday. That was nice, bro. Get to see some of them young ninth graders. Like,
yeah,
It was
Hey
cool,
man, Bobby does
That
a
was,
great
man. I was
job in the
supposed to
city,
go.
man.
He does, but I had to
And
take care of
our
some
colony
business.
got some really big ninth graders, bro.
Mm.
Hey, I like
They
they
could
got a
have
guard that's not gonna get a lot of
helped them this
publicity
weekend.
that I like named Chase Wiley. I think he's 2026. He's pretty good. So remember that name, Chase Wiley. I watched him at TABC. I like him. He's gonna be a glue
From
guy.
where?
He got an Iowa
Our
Colony.
colony.
Yep, Chase
They
Wiley.
were. We talking about surprise teams. They was some. Bro, Herb, you tripping, bro? That's so disrespectful to Angel
Oh
Wilson.
wow,
That's
Herb,
so
my
disrespectful,
Fifth
dog.
Ward brethren. I have
Come
to
on,
disagree
dog.
with you.
For everybody who
But
can't see, I gotta put it on the screen. So for everybody
bro,
who
come
can't see,
on,
kind of,
Come
dog.
on, Herb. Stop
I don't
it.
even know why you put that on the screen, G-Day.
so they know what we talking about when we
That's
say
crazy,
stuff.
dog.
Herb, come on, Herb. I respect 90% of what you be saying about basketball, Herb. I cannot agree with you on that one, though. No.
But what was
I don't know. It was on weather delay. The Cowboys
yeah,
game
it's back
started.
on. It's 3-3.
Okay.
It's 3-3 started.
Real quick before we hop off the show, man, just a couple of updates. First, we get into that time of the year where y'all favorite show that we do is going to take place. I'm going to let y'all know the dates. October 20th is the district show for 3A, 4A, 5A. All right, I know that's when everybody like to tune in. October 27th, because people was asking me today at the Super 16, talking about we're going to do district show today. No, Super 16 just took place.
Yeah.
October 27th is the 6A district show if we can get through the whole thing.
Yeah.
October 27th. Then on November 3rd is when we will reveal our team rankings. Because that's right before the season kicks off on that 8th and 9th. That's when we will reveal the team rankings. We will have the private schools posted October 31st, Halloween, because on November 1st, like TAPS and other private schools can start playing, like officially their season kicks off on November 1st, which is a Friday. So on Halloween, we'll have the private schools released publicly for everybody else. But as far as the whole like show that we do, that'll be on November the 3rd. And then in November through March, we will start doing every Sunday and every Thursday. We'll do a show 2 times a week. That way, Sunday show will kind of be a recap of the weekend and games, what games is coming up. That Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday show will be about the recap from Tuesday, Wednesday games we went to, and then the games that's coming up for Friday and Saturday.
What if it's a tournament on a Thursday?
Then we not doing a show, man.
Yeah, because a lot of tournaments start on Thursday, like McDonald's.
That is true. So maybe Wednesday, man. Wednesday.
Okay.
They on NBC, Herb, and shout out Jeremiah. Jeremiah overseas getting buckets. Him,
Junior.
Kendrick Davis. Davis going nuts in Australia.
Yeah. And Montrezl Harrell was about to crash out on somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kendrick Davis going crazy. Jeremiah Jr., man, a Madison legend, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. Go get that paycheck overseas, man.
Oh, who else? I don't know his stats, but my boy Christian Eugene playing in Romania too. Another kid that was under recruited out of the city.
I think that's what we gotta look up, some dudes that's overseas getting to it, or even just playing overseas. I know Matt Strange playing in Germany.
Yeah.
He playing in Germany.
He might be one of the best stories that nobody talks about, because a lot of people didn't even know about that kid or know, like you said,
they just knew him as the white kid that played with Marcus Valiant at St. Paul's.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's what he was. Yeah, we know Calvin.
Yeah, I'm sure Calvin.
Hey, Calvin, you need somebody to hold your camera bag? I don't mind.
Hey, Just
Shame
make
to
sure before you leave. I need that new logo before you leave, because I know once you get over there, you're gonna be making all kind of money and gonna forget about the little people.
don't go over there eating no fried kangaroo, Calvin.
Oh man.
That's not a dish.
I ain't about to eat
Oh,
nothing that can fight me
okay.
back.
Khalil Passes in
Oh,
Montenegro. Okay.
I gotta go see Grayson. He didn't put up with me doing the show and going. Gotta go feed my little gremlin.
Gotcha.
man,
All
you
right,
say
man.
Grayson,
Appreciate you,
man.
man. Fellas, before we go, any final words, man, before we hop off?
Go ahead,
Um,
Rob.
it's okay. I'm saying this to everybody, but especially to the student athletes, man. It's okay to be different. It if people have you pegged in a certain light, it's okay to change their perception, and it's okay to not go back to the person that you was because of pressure, because of peer pressure, right? Speak what God has for you to say, and be the person that God intended for you to be. I'm speaking about that because I'm living that, right? So I just want to leave y'all with that word of encouragement and tell y'all to keep loving people. That's it.
Just just like just be nice to people, dog. Like we all on borrowed time. You don't want to leave here with no grudges. You know what I'm saying? So
Sure.
that's pretty much it.
Man, as always, make sure you pay it forward to somebody, man. It don't always have to be financially. You just never know who's going through what in life. And kind
Hey,
words help out big. They do. And like Doug said, just being nice to people.
for sure.
Um, treat people the way that you want to be treated. That's the way that I live. But what was you gonna say, Rob?
I didn't know if y'all said this because I did get on the show a little late. But I wanted to say this from my heart too, man, that I've been praying for Coach Bill Goffney from Westfield.
Mm-hmm.
Because in my eyes, one of the most genuine people that I have met in this basketball world. Give you the shirt off his back. His word is what it is. If he say he gonna do something, it's gonna be done, and that's hard to find in the realm that we work in. So I just wanted to send my prayers over to the Westfield Mustangs, to his wife and his daughters, and to everybody that he's touched, because he's touched my life. I just want to say prayers to him and to get his rest and get better.
Yeah, man. Coach G gonna be, man. That's a strong dude, man.
Yeah,
He gonna be just fine.
For
Just
sure.
continue to keep him in prayer
For
for
sure.
sure.
For sure.
definitely, man. We
And
we
Mr.
love you,
Dude,
Coach G, man. All respect.
Yeah.
Mr. Dude asked about Power Ghost. Hey, man, that's for a whole nother show, bro.
I ain't even watched it yet. I ain't even
Bro,
watched the last 3 or 4 episodes, so I don't
man,
know what happened.
you got to catch up, dog. It ended with a bang, bro.
Okay, bet.
Until the next time, man. We out.